Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of A Lawyer Plays Dreamfall, the longest journey with me, Ryan the Gaming Lawyer. If you recall, last episode we switched between Zoe and April, and we went back to Zoe again, who's in the middle of a high-stress infiltration operation. It seems they may have detected, their security systems may have detected some tomfoolery going on, and when we left the last episode, and I have the game paused at this point still, because we triggered some sort of alarm, and there was this robot voice said there was some lockdown thing that's going to be taken in 30 seconds. They said lockdown commencing in 30 seconds, which means it's going to be some balls to the wall action as soon as I resume this game. Which we're just going to go do it. We'll see what happens. We're going to begin resuming game right now. Just getting our asses out of here. I don't know, do I even need to worry about getting spotted anymore? Hold on. The alarm's gone off. Hope it wasn't me. I need to find a way out of here, but I won't be able to get out the same way I got in. Elevator's probably my best bet. I think I remember seeing the elevators. Where it's like, you can't go this way right now. Well, thank goodness the security system is still working. Hey, bird. Smaug the friendly bird
is entering lockdown. Please step away from all entrances. This is your final warning. The core is under lockdown. Please proceed to the nearest elevator to vacate the premises.
Here we are in this damn hallway again. I'm almost tempted to go back to the security
room.
Is in effect. See if I can turn it on.
Non-essential personnel must vacate the core immediately.
But I doubt that would work. Come on. Did I turn the wrong way on this damn...
Please proceed to the nearest elevator.
All right, boys, move out.
Whoa, okay.
You two head in that direction. And you're with me. We'll head the other way and regroup on the other side. Go.
Hey, bird. This is not a good time to get exploring with my cords, alright? Alright. I think this might work.
Do a sweep of that office. Yes, sir.
Lord. Can I just wait for them to pass? I kind of don't want to step out of here right now. I feel like I'm a little close to these guys.
Nothing in there, sir. Let's move on.
Whoa, okay, good. Alright. Is that it? Am I...
The plan was to head back up that way, but I think the plan's changed.
Here we go, elevators. Yes. And thankfully Bird has settled in. Bird likes sitting on my tummy. Oh, it's the elevator again. With the I like the elevator music. Come here, Bird. You're being extremely hyper. But at least you're being quiet. Whoa! Cleaning staff.
Find April.
Oh.
Save April.
More of this again.
I did. I found her. But what is it you want me to do? She doesn't need to be saved.
Save me.
Is that little April? Do I have to go find her ghost dad like in the first series? Go beat up her ghost dad? Okay, what's going on? Morpheus. Why did the girl send me up here? There must be something she wants me to do. Hey, Bird. Ow! Bird, don't eat my face. Bird sitting on my shoulder. Chewing on my hairs, but occasionally Bird will find like a hair or something on my face and give me a good pluck. Oh, this is pretty. I like the fireflies. The green, I was afraid it was green poison, but like the green mist in the air, a little unnerving, but I think it's just for atmosphere. I hope. Yep. Anything to look at here? I think so. I wish I could look up and down more. It's pretty limited. but take a moment to enjoy the ambiance here. This is nice. It's like I said, I was streaming Alien Isolation the other night. A window open, I got a beautiful view of space and the planet outside the station and Alien Isolation, and I stopped, said you gotta stop and smell the roses sometime. Look, there's actually flowers here.
Those flowers are beautiful.
Mm-hmm. Butterflies. Times like this where I wish I could walk without looking like I was up to no good. What? Is this Darth Vader put on some weight and took his
Stop.
suit off?
Stop. Don't come any closer. How did you get here? Who are you? You're not supposed to be up here. This floor's restricted. Leave. Now!
Curious.
What is this place?
I said, leave, right? Wait. I recognize you.
What?
You're that girl, the one from Casablanca.
You know me.
The one who was with that awful reporter.
I'll just say, yeah, sure, why not?
I'm Zoe. What do you know about Reza?
Yes, you're the one. The pretty one with the big brown eyes.
Eh?
I recognize your scent and your voice.
Who?
My scent.
You don't know how blind you really are until you can recognize a person by his or her scent.
Yeah.
I smelled you in that reporter's apartment. Outside, too, when you left. You followed him here. Why did you do that? Is it love?
How could you... Oh, the cat.
Oh,
I knew there was something about that cat.
I remember the cat now.
Pets are everywhere. You can't escape them. I may be blind and deaf, but I see and hear everything.
What did you do to Reza?
Reza, the reporter. The one who calls himself Jericho, the pompous shit. If you seek to destroy what I've spent my life creating, you'd better come prepared. Your friend, he was not prepared. When he hooked himself up to the dreamer, I saw him. All of him. And I fed on him.
Creepy.
You were in there, in his head, in his dreams. All of you.
Weirdo.
Naked, writhing, alive, sweating, mooning. I enjoyed that. It made me hard.
Nope.
Where is he?
Nope.
What have you done to him, you monster?
He's in a very dark place. His dreams are gone, I took them. But why can't I take yours? What makes you so special?
Maybe what does he mean by special? Yeah, what about the girl? Tell me about the girl. What about Reza? No, tell me about the girl.
What do you know about the little girl?
You won't tell me
You
about Reza.
tell me. You brought her here, didn't you? You walked into my home and you brought death with you. You blinded me. She's a disease. Infecting my web, my eyes, my ears, my senses. She must be destroyed. Just like your reporter friend. He went slowly, shrieking, bleeding, crying your name.
No. You're lying. Reza's not dead. He can't be. That's impossible. You piece of shit. Tell me where Reza is now.
No! If you come closer, I'll have you destroyed. I'll have you torn to pieces, bit by bit.
Wow.
I don't want to destroy you. I want to learn from you.
Oh, yeah.
What?
Let's be friends, shall we? You can get
Different from the others. And you're connected to that fucking girl, the one who's destroying my web.
This guy is going to make my video non-advertiser friendly.
Is that so? What's going to stop me from ripping those cables from your body right now? Will you survive that? You monster?
Don't you dare! Oh, finally. My most treasured pets are here.
What?
We'll take good care of you.
Oh no,
I
not these
you'll
girls.
Stay here with me, Zoe, and together we will explore that mind of yours. Your thoughts and dreams will open up to me like a book, and I will read them all. I will find out who you are. I'll find out what you're doing to me.
You're not getting me. And I'll be back for you. I promise.
Do you know who I am? Do you? I created this place. I created this company. I am this company. I see everything. I know everything. I know that you're working with that horrible diseased child. Her infection spreads across my web like weed in a garden. My beautiful garden.
Yes.
She makes me blind again. Deaf. Lost. Trapped. In the dark. I won't let that happen again. I'm not going back into the darkness. Never. Never.
Alright, now what?
Take her.
What?
Now.
I guess I'm going over here. I'm gonna jump right through this damn window. Hello? Shit. Get off. Okay. Hey, Bird, you're getting nervous. Okay, get off. Reload.
Don't let her escape.
Alright. Okay, good. There was like an autosave that was right there. Can I go in here? Go. Okay, I don't know if this is even the way I'm supposed to be going. Can I get up here? Climb. Climb. Can I get on that thing?
It might be able to carry me down to the street. It might be able to carry me down to the street. But it'd be a real leap of faith. It's a long way down.
Let's go. It's better than getting slapped around by the Wonder Twins. Yay, this is high octane action. Hey, I know, Bird. It's okay. Here, let me get the mic. I changed position. Now the mic's further away. There we go. Well done, Zoe. Heck, Zoe Castillo. Corporate janitor.
Hello?
Extraordinary.
Who's this?
Damien, it's Zoe.
Zoe, thank God. I'm so relieved to hear your voice. Are you okay? Where are you?
I'm just gonna tell her I'm okay because this could be monitored.
I'm okay. I made it out in one piece. I want to get as far away from this place as possible.
You can crash at my place tonight. There's not a lot of space, but you'll be safe there.
Thanks. That sounds perfect. I could definitely use a shower and a change of clothes.
I'll try and guide you to a place where we can meet. The first thing you need to do is find the boardwalk.
Well, so much for not disclosing where we're going over the phone.
It does sound as though the Azadi have plans with this tower, Aprilon, but I cannot see what that would be. They claim to shun magic, even though this technology of theirs relies on it. Maybe the tower is such a device, a magical machine.
Maybe it's a weapon. I got the sense that it was very important that they make their deadline.
From what little I know of the Azadi, they have never previously built such a thing, but it is possible. They have powerful thaumaturgists, these Westlanders, and I suspect that their hostility to magic comes from their wish to control it, and their fear that others may know more about magic than they do.
Yeah, that's likely.
As for this place you discovered deep below us, this chamber of dreams,
I'm not sure that's the right word, but I don't know how else to describe it. I could hear the voices of thousands of people around me. I'm sure it's connected to the tower. The chamber appears to be located right below it, and the man I followed from the tower led me there.
This worries me, April On. Dreams are powerful things. Combined with this Azadi machine, if that is what it is, it could have serious consequences. I shall send word to my blood sister in Irhad. She has connections in the strangest of places. Maybe she knows more. I would also have liked to see this chamber with my own eyes. Perhaps then I would understand more.
I tried going back through, but the rock's solid. There's half a mile of mountain between us and the caves. Without the portal, there's no way down there.
I will look at the wall in the cellar where you said the portal opened up. Perhaps I can learn how this musical magic works. I must say that I am intrigued.
Yeah, let's get to the bottom of that.
It reminds me a great deal of Banda magic.
Bantha magic.
They sing to the earth to dig their tunnels. The Banda songs do not work on rock, but the magic could still be related.
That's the mole
Keep this
people,
under wraps,
right,
Naane.
from the first game?
Don't let anyone get wind of what you're doing, not even Benrime. We don't know what we're dealing with yet.
Of course. I shall be cautious. Perhaps this is the opportunity we have been praying for, if we do not soon find a weakness in the Azadi front.
Let's be positive.
And we keep fighting them with the weapons we already have. What else can we do?
I am not suggesting we lay down our arms, April On, but we are fast dwindling in numbers. Not a day goes by when someone is not killed, captured, and sent west to an unknown fate, or abandons the cause. We may soon need an alternative to force. There are many, we are few, and the Azadi support among the common people grows daily.
We're not dead yet, Naane, and it might be that this new information will help us. If that tower is as important as I suspect it is, we have a new target. I'll talk to some contacts, see what they know and what they've heard. Tell Bren and Chuan to get the remaining supplies on their own. They'll need to leave tomorrow evening as planned. We can't afford any delays.
Will you not go with them?
I haven't decided yet. It depends on what information I manage to dig up. If I get a lead, I'll have to follow it.
So be it. I may wait for you, but I will leave a message with Benrime if I, too, set course for home. May the stars guide you, April On. We will see each other again soon.
All right. Hey.
May the stars guide you and light your way, April On.
Thought things were about to get steamy in here. Can I collect some better equipment?
We have to travel light, and we have to stay packed, just in case.
That's smart, in case you gotta get the heck out. I like the big swords, though. Can I carry a... Get over here. If I'm gonna have clunky, awkward combat, I at least would like to have a weapon that can do some damage.
If there's one thing we have enough of, it's weaponry.
All right, that's...
What we need more of is food, warm clothes...
Yeah, okay, what am I doing? Nothing. As usual, no guidance.
...and medicine.
I'm investigating more stuff. Not sure exactly what I'm investigating at this point, but I'll wander around till I find it. I never really gave this room a good look around, did I? Now that I think about it. Hey, it's Benrime.
Benrime?
So, child, did you find that person you were looking for last evening?
Yay.
What? Oh, no,
Sort of.
No.
What's the matter? You seem distracted.
I'm okay, Benrime.
All right. Well, the day is getting on. If there's anything you need, come see me.
Actually, Benrime, there is something. I'm confused.
About what, child?
I'm not sure what to do, and I would appreciate your advice.
I see. Well, child, I'll do the best I can, though I'm no wise woman. What's wrong?
I think something's going on, something potentially bad. Something involving the balance between the twin worlds.
Ah. Does this have anything to do with that nice young woman from Stark? Zoe, was it?
It may. It does, but I can't tell you all the details. I don't even understand what's going on. I'm just worried that I might be involved somehow.
I see, and you would prefer not to be involved.
I've done my share for the balance, and I have more pressing concerns. People depend on me.
Yes, they do. But that is no excuse.
I'm not looking for excuses. I'm looking for answers. I need to know what I'm supposed to do this time.
Such answers aren't always easy to come by, April. Often we have to rely on faith alone to carry us through. Still, I understand that you want something more concrete than that, April. Very well. Here's my advice. You must speak with the Guardian of the Balance.
I've thought the same thing, but it's impossible. I can't shift anymore, and even if I could, the Guardian's realm is closed to me.
Maybe so, and maybe not.
She can't shift anymore?
There is someone out there who might be able to help you.
Who?
An old friend of yours. The White of the Drake kin. The White Dragon.
Wait.
You're right. If anyone can help me contact the Guardian, it's her. But I don't know where she is. She vanished just after she was born.
You are April Ryan. I'm certain that someone in this city can help you locate her. Have faith in yourself, and in the balance.
I had faith once, Benrime. Look where it got me. What's left of the person I used to be?
I still see the same girl who walked through that door a decade past.
I'm not her anymore. I don't even remember what she was like. Now I'm just...
Well, I'll be damned.
Is it Brian?
April bloody Ryan. I can't
Westhouse,
believe it.
A.K.A. Wheels.
Brian? Brian Westhouse?
The very same. God damn, I can't believe it's you. How the hell are you?
He was a friend, but that was a long time ago. It is, okay. It is a little suspicious, but I feel like I should go with it. I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna say yes to this experience.
I'm doing okay. How are you? You're looking pretty good for someone I thought was dead.
Well, likewise. I mean, I knew you survived the Tyrant invasion and the events that followed, but then... nothing.
I've been traveling. You?
The same. I've been back to Marcuria a few times, but I've never stayed long. Oh, I reckon the invasion got me thinking about how much I hadn't seen and experienced. Besides, my head was stuck in the bottle, so time was ripe for a change of pace. And a change of pace I got. I've been to the four corners of the world, quite literally.
So what are you doing at the Journeyman?
Just revisiting old haunts, and hoping to score a cup of Benrime's mulled wine, of course. How about yourself?
Same thing. I'm in the city for only a few days.
Even more fortuitous that we bumped into each other then.
Fortuitous. I am interested to find out where he's been. Do a little catch up, and then I'll ease around to asking him for help.
So you've been traveling for the past decade?
I have, and I intend to keep traveling for the next decade or two, as long as I have my health. This world is fascinating.
You look so much better since the last time I met you. Younger, healthier, happier.
I do feel fantastic. I was bitter and angry back then, angry at myself at being stuck in this world. Now I don't see Arcadia as a prison anymore. I see it as an opportunity to grow and learn and experience. I'd forgotten why I crossed the divide in the first place. I wanted to go where few had gone, where there were still untrodden paths. Losing my home, being forced to run, it was certainly an awakening, and one I sorely needed.
Speaking of coincidences, maybe you can help me with something.
Absolutely. What do you need?
There's something going on, something that may be affecting both worlds.
Why, Ms. Ryan, you seem to get drawn into these things every time. Can you be any more specific?
It's more a feeling than anything else, so I need to confirm my suspicions. Or, preferably, disprove them. I need to speak with the Guardian.
Who better to tell you if anything's happening with the balance? So, why not just shift there?
I can't. I've lost the power to shift. But it was never that easy to get to the Guardian's realm in the first place. So to find the Guardian, I need a little help from someone else. The White Dragon.
Oh, yes. I'd imagine she could give you some pointers.
The problem is I don't know where to find her. She could be anywhere.
Not so. I may know where to find her. I met a fellow traveler, a Dolmari from the Rose Court, actually, on a ship from Gien to Irhad not long ago. He told me he'd been to the Dark People's Library. Not many people are allowed there, and it was a great privilege. While he was there, however, he said that he was introduced to a pale, white-haired woman who introduced herself as the White of the Dryken.
Interesting.
Now, I don't know if she's still there or how you'll get to the Dark People's City, but it should at least get you on the right path.
It does. Thank you, Brian. This is very helpful. It was good seeing you again. Are you staying long?
Another week, perhaps. Enough time to visit friends and to pick up some things that I can't get elsewhere in this world. Then it's off to sea again. I've been thinking about heading east, perhaps convincing a whale rider to take me along on a hunt.
Sounds exciting. Take care, Brian.
And
Whale
you,
hunting,
Ms. Ryan?
huh?
April. Now, I have business with the innkeeper.
That was a wild coincidence.
So, how about it, Ben Rime? Do you have a cup or four of your mulled wine to spare for an old drunkard?
As I remember at Westhouse, you still owe me money on your tab from before the war.
My God, you have the memory of a stickman. Ms. Salmon, I've honestly missed this place. Hell, you're probably right. I owed a lot of people money back then. Seeing as I'm still a bit short on cash, you'll have to add this to my tab. But I'm coming into some gold tomorrow. Old debts repaid, so I'll settle it then.
You order more
That'll
drinks
be the
tomorrow,
day the
then.
Azadi decide to just up and leave. Money first. Mulled wine after.
And Rime ain't no
You're
fool.
a tough woman, and I respect that. I have to tell you about this tavern I visited in a town near Altaban.
I'll listen.
Which turned out to be fermented pig's blood. He couldn't stand up straight for 3 days.
What?
Southlanders. So you have visited Altaban and Mount Terba.
I've been further south still, to the Capes and beyond. I tell you, if you think the winter here is harsh, you should count your lucky stars. There are lands beyond the South Sea that are frozen through both winter and summer. The sun is as cold as the moon down there.
Well, I do not intend to leave Marcuria. There's enough foreigners here, no need to travel for months to find more of them.
Wow, can I just keep listening?
You've seen their empire?
I have indeed. They will let anyone enter and stay in their lands just as long as you respect their customs and as long as you're human, of course.
What is it like? Do they treat their own people as harshly as they do ours?
I wouldn't know what the Azadi are like here in Marcuria, but in Sadir they were reserved but friendly, and as a man I had less freedom than a woman. Still, I encountered no animosity. People took me in, fed me, told me about their history and religion. I learned a lot. Whatever the Azadi have done here, they are not cruel or evil. They do put a lot of faith in their goddess and their empresses, yes, but it's heartfelt.
Heartfelt, I'm sure. And they can have their empire. But what gave them the right to come here and impose themselves on us?
But the dark shrouded man is still the center of their religion, right? The evil, scary man? Okay, we're done with this, the listening part.
I'm sure you will find the white of the kin. You are April Ryan, after all.
I am April Ryan at the moment. It's true. Whoa! What? Look at all this.
Thanks for letting us stay here. I know you're taking a big risk by doing that.
I accepted that risk a long time ago, April. I could not simply stand idly by and let the Azadi terrorize my friends and customers. This is my small way of helping the rebels. I'm more useful here than I would be with a sword. I just hope that my contribution will have some effect, and that one day our city and peoples will be free again.
Yeah, and Rime is good people. There is a lot of stuff to talk to her about.
Heard any news lately, Ben Rime?
I hear the Azadi emissary is worried about rebel attacks on deliveries from the north. They still haven't finished construction on that dreadful tower of theirs. I understand that their empresses, the Six, are arriving for the inauguration. It would probably be a bad blow to the emissary if the tower isn't finished by then.
Is that the deadline thing?
Good. We'll do our best to ensure that the tower remains unfinished.
Because their religion is very much like a corporation. You don't want it to, they don't want to miss any deadlines, because then the yucky yucks upstairs will be upset.
You should come east with us, Benrime. You'll be safe there, and your skills are needed.
She won't leave.
They're needed here, too. And I do not want to abandon my inn or my customers. Also, fewer and fewer are willing to deal with non-humans. If I leave, who leaves next? Soon the city will not only belong to the enemy, it will be populated by the Azadi alone. What then of Old Town and its inhabitants? If no one's left to speak up, I fear the Azadi will simply burn it to the ground, together with everyone inside. So no, April. I need to stay here. This is where I'm needed the most.
There more news?
Any other news I should know about?
Apparently, with so many soldiers tied up in skirmishes in the north and the east, there will be another contingent coming to the city soon. I've heard that it may contain several thousand soldiers. That would obviously make life more difficult for the rebels.
Ew.
They're not used to the terrain, the woodlands, and the cold. They can send their whole empire for all I care. They will still fail.
Yep, because numbers don't mean anything in military
Still, it's never
tactics,
a good idea
right?
to tempt fate.
Alright. Well, you know what? We're over 30 minutes, but this is going to be like bonus material, guys. I want to finish seeing what all she has to talk about. So, let's see. Is there more news?
Have you heard any other news?
Nothing you do not already know,
siren.
April.
Okay, that's all for news.
I hope Bryn hasn't caused any trouble for you. He's a bit hot-headed.
Bryn is a lovely boy. He's been courteous and sweet. He absolutely adores you, April. I hope you realize how much you mean to him.
I saved his life. Or at least I gave him one. He was orphaned and there was no one to look after him.
You did a good thing. But when you save someone's life, especially a child's life, you are also taking responsibility for that life.
Wait, did we already talk about this?
You may not care much for your own life anymore, April. But for his sake, you need to take care. You need to find something to live for again.
I think this was new.
I have something to live for. Revenge.
Oh, come on.
Revenge is
what?
not enough. And it's just another excuse. So the Azadi have murdered friends and loved ones. For that, they must pay. But that is not something to live for, April. Nor is it something to die for. What happens when the enemy is banished? What then?
There's no point thinking that far ahead.
Man, that is dark.
Have you spoken to Chuan about the charms?
I did. And they've already been loaded onto the ship. I believe there were 50 of them, enough to get you through the winter. Chuan seems to have changed this past year. There's less anger in him. He seems more concerned with delivering the supplies than murdering Azadi.
I think he's found some peace in the swamplands. And there's a woman, Ayela.
I see. It is time he left his past behind, to mourn so many for so long.
If anyone has the right to stay angry, it's him. The Azadi took everything from him, killed everyone he loved, enslaved him, and forced him to join their army.
And yet he decides to leave his anger behind and forge a new life for himself. Maybe you have something to learn from him, April.
I'm not him, Benrime. We all find peace in different ways.
And some not at all.
Yeah. I'm ashamed to admit I don't remember who he is. The first kid I remember, he's the one that tricked Zoe into getting trapped and dragged to the inn here with April. But the other guy I don't remember. And Naan, is that the magic lady?
What do you make of Naane? She's not been with us long, but she has proven to be an invaluable asset.
An asset? Is this what you call your compatriots? I have not spoken with her much, but she is a skilled artisan. Her magic is strong.
I think she wants to ensure that the Azadi don't proceed any further east. I believe her family holds a high position in the Irhad.
It would make sense for the Sun Empire to rally their armies now, to halt the expansion, but I think the Emperor still hopes for a peaceful solution.
The Six will never accept the hand of a Domari ruler. Does the Rose Court think that the Azadi will grant them exemption from their ban on magic? It's naive. And it's dangerous.
So it is. But all we can do is plead with them to see reason. If more Irhadians do what Nane has done, we might change the course of this war.
Well, I believe that's it.
I should be on my way.
Very well. Be careful, and may the balance be with you.
Yep. Good talk. Oh no, now we can talk to him. I bet he's got a million things to talk about too. Well, maybe next episode we'll take a peek into that. Because we're about 5 minutes overtime on this one. So I hope you enjoyed our little background flavor text with Ben Rime. Kind of almost hoping he doesn't have a whole lot to say, because it's been a lot of chatty chat going on here. But that's one of the cool things about this game and this series is not many games will sort of jump off with that much dialogue. And that happened in The Longest Journey, and it occasionally happens still in here. It's happened a few times. And generally speaking, it's good. It's well written, and it fleshes out the people and the characters, and yeah. So I like to indulge in that when I can. If you're still along, if you watched the first Longest Journey and you're still along with this one, I imagine probably learning to at least tolerate all the dialogue, because this definitely is not an action-heavy game, I'll say that. But we're going to call this an episode. So until next time, I hope everybody is doing well, and take care. Bye-bye.